My favorite part of this trip was probably the Joy House. I really liked working with the kids and seeing like how they interacted with one another because they are like from I think 9 years old, sophomore in high school. So and they all interacted like really well together. So I really liked that. And then the tour about it, like how cool it was to see because it is a homeless shelter. Just walking around and seeing all the different places for men and women and children. It was really cool to me, and I really enjoyed it.
I would say my favorite part of this week was going to the Joy House and playing with all the kids and getting a tour of the homeless center.
Going to We Got This and listening to Andre's stories because it was cool to hear like about the history, and then he knew a lot of cool things.
I liked the worship service that we went to on Monday night. It was really cool. I liked all the gatherings that we did every single night here at the church, that we all got to like get together and stuff and end the night together. And I especially liked the foot washing service that we did last night. It has really good symbolism behind it, and it was cool that we were able to like do that for each other and serve each other in that way.
We got this because of Andre's stories.
Game night with all the other churches because we all got to interact with one another and it was a lot of fun.
My favorite part was probably We Got This and also the game night because We Got This was a really cool experience meeting Andre, and then the game night was just really fun learning new games.
My favorite part was going to We Got This and meeting Andre and hearing his story and how he started his community garden and how it's helped the people in the neighborhood.
My favorite part was going to the Joy House and also just seeing the city of Milwaukee and going to the beach at Grand Park. I like just working with the kids and getting the tour and just learning about the building and the history of it. It was really interesting.
I'd say my favorite part about this trip was Joy House and just hanging with all the kids and learning about the building.
My favorite part of the trip was just hanging out with all the youth from St. John's.
Andre's place, the garden. He's just a chill guy. Knew everybody.
Probably getting super close with some of the counselors. They were just super helpful because on this trip I really learned to trust God and love without limits. So they helped me with that a lot. So
my favorite part about the trip was probably just meeting all the kids and interacting with them.
My favorite part of the trip was watching all of the youth from our church work really hard every day, working with kids, weeding gardens and farms, and just doing lots of things to serve people in Milwaukee. And every night, beginning the day and ending the day with prayer and music and scripture. So it's really great, and it's neat to see the kids from our church get to know each other better, and for me as a pastor to get to know all of these youth better.
I think my favorite part was watching the kids interact together, just be a good unit together, and they really worked hard, so hard. So that was my favorite part.
I just really enjoyed watching the kids serve. The group I was with was very excited and eager to serve, and no matter what was requested of them, they said, yes, let's do it, let's get it done. I think we weeded probably 75% of the time, and there was very little complaining, and the stuff that what they complained about was more of a joke. So I just really enjoyed watching them serve, really just without limits and without any hesitation. They just jumped in there and did what was requested of them.
St. John's really supported this trip, and having Pastor Kyle, Anna, and my mom, they're great leaders.
Thanks St. John's for supporting this trip. It was really fun.
And thanks to St. John's for having us come out to Milwaukee.
Thanks for supporting us as we go on this trip.
Thank you.
Thank you, St. John's, for supporting our mission trip in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Thank you, St. John's, for supporting our mission trip.
Thank you, everybody from St. John's, for helping support this trip.
Thank you, everybody from St. John's, and also shout out to Mrs. Sedin for giving us money to buy treats and ice cream after the beach and all that. That's really cool.
St. John's for giving us this time to go on this trip.
Thank you, St. John's congregation, for supporting our trip.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you to everybody who gave us money, and thank you guys.
Thank you, St. John's.
Thank you everybody from St. John's for supporting us with your prayers. Thanks for fundraising for us and sending us on our way.
thank you everyone who supported us on this trip. It meant a lot, and we would love to continue to do this, so thank you.
I appreciate St. John's for everything they do with our youth. It's a fantastic youth group. I'm very happy to be a part of it and blessed to be a part of it. So I'm happy that happy it all worked out.
Absolutely. 10 times out of 10.
Well, I'm gonna get on the old turnpike and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna leave this town till you decide which one.